Hey everybody, this is another voiceover video for the start. So again, I was supposed to live stream all of this, but I am gonna put images over some of this chat if it doesn't look great. But for the most part, I think it's pretty appropriate. We also unlocked Rakan, as you can see. So a new intro, by the way. Oh, cool! I get to do a live for this. That kind of works out. So yeah, I've been working on the intro too. It's kind of like the other one. I'm second in the kingdom too right now, but we're only like an hour or two in. We're not that far in. Maybe a little further, but we got Drago. We beat him for the city finally. So I don't know if you see that in the other video, but it's terrible that stuff we have to talk about. But so we're just exploring a little bit too. I mean, this is important. It's politics when you have a team, so I guess we should learn from this. But don't always trust people, especially if you don't go into a server with them. When you enter a server with people, it's easier to trust them than it is when you join. People have ulterior motives. They'll do anything sometimes, especially once they spend money. If it's like very little money that they have, they get vested into it. So they don't want to leave that server. They don't want to do anything that's against the power positions. Yeah. So I said to him, that was funny. This is why people hate the Chinese. Um, it's true though. Like these guys give them really bad image. They do things like fight you forever and all kinds of other stuff for cities, and then they laugh at you for it, and they like mock you and insult you and stuff. It's just terrible. Saving all of the command for Mako when I unlock him, because obviously we weren't racking. Let me know in the comments below too what you guys think of the new intro compared to the old intro for Leech. I like the idea of doing that display kind of concept with like a background that matches them. I rewatched the Leech one and I kind of wonder if that came out better the way I did it, the way I would take the images off the screen of troops and stuff and then reveal them, or reveal new ones, allowing me to keep the readable thing about them on the screen longer instead of putting it in at the end, kind of thing. So I'm just curious as to what you guys think as the fans. What you guys want to see. So, because again, this isn't really for me. I do it because I do enjoy it. I like the hobby part of it. I love the game, but I'm really doing it just kind of to see what you guys think. Just trying to have fun with it. I'm having probably more fun with the videos or the editing and the thumbnails and stuff than anything. I was also thinking I could start doing like tutorial videos. Maybe not tutorial videos, but like you're gonna start seeing some videos that I've been making with Leech since I got to the end of the series. Now all of those videos will go from the free-to-play series into the Leech series. That's pretty much where they're going from this point forth when I record them. It'll still be on the free-to-play account, and it'll always be in my descriptions that it's a free-to-play account, but so yeah, this is kind of fucking boring. I wouldn't want to watch this. Like, it's just me running around doing things, and there's not much to learn from this either. It's relatively stationary. So I've designed a new way of doing these videos too. When I do my explores, because I think the explorations of each kingdom are really important. When I do them from now on, I'm going to speed do them. So pause, go to the next one, pause, go to the next one, and do it that way. Because this is a long video just to explore and check things out. And I'm sure I had commentary at the time, or actually I don't know what I was doing at the time. I think I was still in the car driving, maybe, because I didn't get home till like 8 or 9 o'clock that night. I did stop by my house to grab my charger, and I ran upstairs. I grabbed my charger, but I had to go right back down. Like, so that sucked. This was the worst server start I've ever actually had. At least I was on time, I guess. That's all that mattered. But that's actually not true. Server 49, I started fucking like a month and a half late. It was my first server, though. It was the first time I played the game, so it just tells you, and back then, it just let you pick your server. You didn't get launched into the game immediately. It would let you pick one of the servers that was already out. So I just picked it. And it threw me right in. Fucking, it was awful. I joined Athlete, and Neferak at the time was dominating them. And they wouldn't let me. I couldn't do anything because it wasn't my grade at the time, so I was just being bullied. So it was when I started doing new servers. I kind of fell in love with it. But yeah, as you can see, I'm healing them because I don't want to waste early game gold that I just don't have. And this kid wasted a ton of my gold too, just by fighting him. And then he asks for help. This is actually kind of funny. So I tell him, in order to trust him, that he needs to sacrifice that city. And we won because it's another recruitment city. And it's funny because later in the series, it kind of was worth the 1,500 Nore that I dumped into it. Because we have the two biggest houses, and we're recruiting pretty quickly. We're a little bit under the top powered houses, but only until we get a couple of different people joining us. We have a few people in Athlete disguised with Chinese names. We didn't plan that, but it's definitely going to be incorporated in future plans. But yeah, basically, this is a good strategy too to communicate with your allies. Having Google Translate not too far away. So I could actually pronounce that almost too. I don't know what the rule is. I think it's Ruoguo Ni Xiang Liu Zai Zhongguo. So I mean I could learn by doing this too potentially if I was to reread these as I watch the videos. I do speak Mandarin, so I can actually tell you what a lot of that means without I wouldn't actually get that accurate because looking at what I wanted it to say and then what it would have meant in my head is completely different, but I'm not fluent. I can speak a good portion of it. I understand more than I can speak. So the biggest thing about being a leader is political crap. You have to talk to people constantly, and you spend more time in chats than you do playing. So since that update, this game's been glitching like crazy too. Guys, definitely comment below on how I can make these videos, one, more entertaining, two, maybe more fast-paced, more cuts, I guess. But it's about knowing when to cut, and that's what's tough. That's why I really might just start doing live streams with cam on, because I have no shame. I'm trying to find where I would cam if I was going to sit somewhere, what my background would be. Actually, I kind of have a good idea. Oh my god, that would actually be pretty cool. So I might do that. Yeah, that would be cool. I just don't know how I would set that up. But that would be fun. So I actually got the top player as a pact partner. I think because we were the only people leveled up enough to get packed. And he's actually one of the best pack partners I've had since this update came out, or since the pack concept came out. We're stuck on one right now because of a dragon raid. No one's gotten dragon raids yet, but other than that, we're blowing these things out of the water, easily, like easily too. Like we got the first 2 or 3 done within a day or two, I think. That might not be accurate. Don't quote that. I might make myself look stupid in a later video, but we did really good. I'll leave it at that. I'm definitely doing more than he's doing, though. I think, in all honesty, and I'm just going to say it because they don't watch my YouTube channel, they, I think he's planning to stab us in the back. I'm pretty sure the athlete group, because there's a large Chinese group that went to athlete, and we've just been suppressing them. We've been bullying them. They're trying to get me to come back to a server. This I'm a really good player at this game, and a lot of people have acknowledged that over the time that I've been playing. So my channel may be new, but I've been playing for a very long time, under other names, or under a single other name. But I'm not very liked because I've always been a bully because of how good I've been. So I have tactics and strategy, plus I've always had the money to back it up. So I'm not just one of those whales that is, you know, spending a shit ton. I'm a whale that knows how to spend and what to spend on and how to play good. And that's why I'm really looking forward to doing a wicked spend run. To compete with these Chinese whales too, I was going to do, and this is like way long term, but I'm actually going to do a donation account too. And for every dollar donated, and this is just long term, way further ahead, because I want to do these series. I want to get the tutorials. I have to teach people how to play better, make a huge team, and then smash these guys on a server. But and basically prepare for the ultimate merges, get our accounts boosted as fuck, and then by the time we get to those earlier servers, we should be really broken. I don't know. It's a nice idea, right? But I'll match every dollar. So I'll do a donation thing basically, and for every dollar that gets donated, I'll match it. Now, obviously, if it goes to like 10 to 20 grand, which I doubt, but if it ever went to that, I wouldn't match it. But anything between 2 to 3,000, I would match. I would match 3 grand, because that would be a $6,000 account, and that'd be pretty broken. If it was anything more than that, I would have to match it over time. I wouldn't be able to drop more than like 2 or 3 in a hit, without making a dent into what I need to pay. So even that would, make it so I can't order food out and stuff. So that would kind of complicate things a little bit, but it would be manageable. Totally a future concept though. Either way, I'm going to be doing a paid run. I just figure if I can get extra funds for the paid run, why not? Because I'm still going to spend how I would usually spend. I'm going to show you every little thing that you would get or not get. And the way I was doing the math too, I was like, if everybody, so I have, let's say you have, I have 100 subscribers by that point, and every subscriber puts $1 in, that's $100. I'll put another 100 in, that's 200. You know what I mean? It adds up, believe it or not. So it's worth a shot. I think it's worth a shot. And I've seen it before on other channels too, other games where people do that, like let's make a broken account. So I like the idea. But yeah, this video is going to end soon. I try to speak Chinese here, but it won't let me record while I was recording. So, alright guys, so it's another Evolvement moment. Definitely think about everything I said. Comment in the comments below on what you think about everything that I talked about in this video. Definitely need some feedback from the fans, so I know where to go with this, what direction to take. Keep evolving mentally.